Hello boys and girls, mums and dads. Have you ever been into a forest just before the break of day? You can hear sounds and movements all around you, up above in the treetops, in front of you, behind you, and you don't know what is making those sounds. What eyes are watching you? What fangs are ready to strike? Oh, it is very scary, eerie and gloomy, like walking through the door of a dark and mysterious world. Every step you take is cautious. You can't put one foot in front of another without you step on something unknown. A twig snaps and makes a loud crack, or your shoes sink into something soft and squelchy and goes plop, plop, or sss, like a snake. It takes a lot of courage not to turn back and run quickly out of the forest. Then, all at once, the sun rises, and sunbeams shine through the leaves in the treetops, and shine down between the trunks of the trees, down, deep down to the floor of the forest, in pools of golden yellow light, splashes of light on the branches of the trees, on the ferns and the flowers that grow where no eye can see them except yours. And then suddenly, the birds in the treetops wake up and start to sing a morning chorus, a mixture of sounds just like an orchestra, only better. Everything is like a fairyland. And you look about you expecting at any moment to see the fairies dancing to the music of the birds. Then, all at once, a kangaroo pops up its head and looks at you as if to say, "Good day." Or a koala bear high up in the treetops looks down at you and smiles like koala bears do. And little creatures come out of their holes and go to work. Ants, big ones, march across the pools of light and climb the trees looking for honey. Lizards swish their heads and stick out their tongues, ready to catch flies or beetles. The sunbeams are like searchlights, looking, eyes watching every movement and every creature it can find. And then you step inside the spotlight of sunbeams, and your hair shines, your face glows, and like being on a stage in a great theatre, every creature can see you and wonder how you came to be there in their world. I want to tell you something very important. Jesus is like the sunbeams in that forest, in that dark and gloomy place, because no matter how frightened or gloomy or sad you are, or what happens to you, Jesus is ready to help. He is like the sunbeams in that dark, gloomy forest. There was a wise king once, the wisest king who has ever lived, for God our Father in heaven gave him the wisdom to be a great ruler. Even the Queen of Sheba came from Africa to try him with hard questions. Solomon told her that life is like chasing after the wind. She had never thought of such a thing. Just as you cannot catch the wind or control it, so you cannot control life, he told her. Those who think they can control life are very foolish. Only God can control our lives, and the Son, Jesus, whom he has sent, to be our Saviour from sin and death, to be the light in our sad world. The dark forest of our lives is where Jesus can light up our lives and make a big difference in them. Well, he is called the light of the world. By those who knew him and loved him, he was light in their dark forest of everyday life. Some of them were healed from their diseases. Some of them who were blind were made to see, and some who were very poor. He cared for them and gave them bread to eat and fish. And he's just like that today. For whatever is our need in this dark world, he can answer our prayers and care for us, because he can control everything that happens. He wants to be your light. He also wants you to be a light as well. He wants you to be like him, not like those who grab greedily at things or want to punish other people because they're cross with them. No, he wants to love them, and he wants you to love them, to make their lives better. Because when you smile, they smile. And when you give them good things, they are so thankful that they have good friends who care for them. If you would like to go in the forest and find out for yourself what the sunbeams do, you will discover that Jesus is just like that sunbeam, flooding the forest, the dark forest of our world, with light.